Hey folks, Nas here, back in Once Human. We are actually in the Onyx Tundra region. We are going to be doing the mystical gear and weapons crates for the Tundra Monolith. I can show you on the map here where we're at. So I am, zoom in just a little bit and then I'll zoom out and show you a bigger area. But this is the Tundra Monolith. This is a massive mountain. Like, it's not just, doesn't just go up, it goes inside and it goes down inside too. And I'm going to try and show you as much of it as I can in this video today that is pertinent to the location. But as you can see, I'm actually starting out on the west side of this mountain. Now, I've already gotten the teleportation tower, which is at the top of the mountain where the monolith is. If this is the first time you're coming here, obviously you're not going to run up and go grab that just to do this location. You're going to grab it last. To get here, let me zoom out just a little bit to kind of give you a reference of where we're at. So if you look to the northeast, we got the they've changed the name of these since I've done my first videos, but now they've got the Mouseville or Mooseville Sweet Factory just to the northeast of us. And then of course we've got the Great River Shelter also just to the southeast of us. Now there is a teleportation tower up on a cliff above the Great River Shelter zone. Chances are this is going to be the one you want to go and grab first. When you go and grab this, because it's a pain in the butt to get to anyway, you're going to be coming from here to go to the Monolith Tundra. Now, granted, there are other teleportation towers around that obviously you're going to grab. I found this one to probably be the better location to come to try and get to this location for your first time. Once you have the teleportation tower at the monolith, it's going to be much easier to come back later on and grab gear and weapons crates for extra loot. Now, I recommend when you're doing this particular area, whether you're going to do it for the first time or whether you're coming back, I recommend coming to this west side to start, because if you come to this south side entrance, you're going to have to kind of go out of your way to come over to this area to grab a couple of crates before you go back up into the mountain itself. So from where we're at on the west side of the Tundra Monolith Mountain, we're going to be coming up here and we're going to have a few different enemies. Matter of fact, let me switch over to my sniper rifle and take care of them real quick, because it just makes easy work of them. There is a drone up on the tower, and then you're going to have a heavy, or a bruiser, I'm sorry. There's going to be a bruiser up here as well. We're going to get his attention. I'll switch over to my other weapon, and we're going to take care of him. Uh-oh. Mr. Drone. Nope. If he's got his shield up, I usually like to shoot him in the feet because they're exposed. There we go. I hear another drone right behind me. Come on. Just gonna take care of a few of these guys. Apparently there's another one right here. There we go. Alrighty. Now that we've got these little 5 or 6 guys taken care of, there is a storage crate at the top of the tower, but we don't have to go up there for that. We're here for the gear and weapons crates. And then here in this little central platform, so we came up the hill right there. You can see that there is a gear crate. We're going to grab that gear crate. There we go. Then over in this little Rosetta box right here, there is a weapons crate. Let's get rid of that guy real quick. Now, as you're coming up to this, you're probably going to hear the little gal tell you that you're getting too close. Is she going to tell me? Yeah, go no further. It's okay. You can come up here, take care of these guys. The sound is going to get a little muffled and weird. She's going to keep telling you to go no further. The thing is you can't go any further out there, because then you'll eventually reach a point to where you can't come back. You'll die, and it'll be hard to get anything that you dropped. Now, you can see that we do have a viewpoint here. we're going to grab this viewpoint, even though she's telling us to go no further. We're going to grab this viewpoint while we're here. Boom, there we go. Well, that's actually kind of a neat little thing. I think I may grab a screenshot of that myself. Give me just a second.
Go no further.
Actually, it's a kind of crappy location. I keep getting the corner of this building, and if I move, I get that building. So no screenshot from there. But anyway, we got the scenic viewpoint. This gal's telling us to go no further. Let's go back in the gate here. There we go. Yes, I know. Go no further. Got it. Now, there are no more weapon or gear crates here. Double check. Yes.
Go no further.
So now what we want to do is we want to go to the tower. There is a zip line that takes you up the hill, which is really nice. So we're going to go to the top of the tower. There is a ladder on the side of the building. Matter of fact, I'm not sure if you can, but let's grab this storage crate real quick. You might be able to grab... Yes, you can grab the zip line from inside the tower, so you technically don't have to climb the ladder. So you can actually stand on top of this little box here, look straight up, and hit zip line. It's going to pull you right up through the building. And then you're going to zip line up the hill. It's going to take you up to the next tower. And as you saw when we were coming up to the tower, there are two little storage crates inside this building. However, we're going to kind of stand up here for a little bit. And we're going to take out a few of these drones that are right here. That way we can utilize the platform as cover. We're going to take those guys out. Now there is your mystical crate. I have already grabbed it. That's why it's open. But that is your mystical crate on top of all of those storage travel containers. Then... if you look over at the tower over there, there's a gear crate over there we're going to get to. And then inside this Rosetta building is another, I believe, weapons crate. However, we got to take care of this heavy. And sometimes this guy's a pain in the butt to take care of, especially if you're lower level or, you know, under geared or something. It took me a little bit when I first encountered him to get him down because I was under geared at the time. But let's see if we can go ahead and clear this area out so we can go and get those crates. Alrighty, I got several other guys taken care of. You can actually see my blue loot down there from the heavy or bruiser or whatever he was. Made quick work of him. It was alright. So you can jump down, grab your mystical crate if you want to. Obviously, you can grab your storage crates that were up there. But we're not here for just storage crates. You can see there's storage crates over there. There are some more storage crates in the tower and building on the other side. Grab our pocket loot right here. And then if you come in this Rosetta building, go upstairs. Oh my goodness, these drones. It's like there's nobody alive over here, but yet these drones are still coming to get me. Oh, this guy's alive. Second floor in the back room is a weapons crate of that Rosetta building where the big heavy guy was. Make sure to grab your pocket loot. Anything else you want to grab while you're here. We're going to go back outside. We're going to go to the right. I hear a drone. I just don't see it. Anyway, we're going to go to the right and we're going to go up in this tower. And we're going to grab the weapons crate in this tower. Now, if you've come in this other entrance, there is a bruiser down there that you got to take care of and a couple of guys. But there is a break in the fence. So if you're coming up that way, it'll be on your left. There's a break in the fence, and then there is a zip line, whoops, that will take you up to the top of that tower. And then you do this area backwards. So you would collect the gearbox, the gear crate in that tower. You would take care of your heavy and grab the weapons crate in the building. You would go up and grab your mystical crate. You can climb to the top of that tower and then zip line back down the hill to the area that we had started at. Once you're done, down in the lower area where that tower and stuff is straight ahead, you'll have to zip line back up here and then go in the mountain. So that's why I say start from the lower area and work your way up here, because there's zero reason to go towards that gate, because you're going to satisfy the 12 kills that you have to get. You're going to satisfy the elite that you have to kill, because there's 2 that you've already killed here. The one in the lower area, and then the big heavy guy in the Rosetta building. Now we're going to go up here and we're going to go inside the mountain. Now at this point here, when you're at the opening of the mountain, I recommend just go ahead, pull your bike out, and you're going to ride this to the very top of the mountain. Don't make any detours. Don't go to the right. Don't jump down below or anything. We'll go down there in a little bit. Ride your bike all the way to the top. We're going to go up and we're going to grab your teleportation tower and another crate. 2 crates, actually. So we're going to take this about halfway up. Alrighty, once you get to this area to where you're running into some other guys like this, because I didn't run into anybody until here, you're going to obviously hop off your bike. You're going to take care of any enemies here. And we're going to go in that building right there. Gives you another elite to go ahead and loot. There's going to be a drone inside the building. And also a weapons crate. I hear another drone outside. Go ahead and finish grabbing all of your goodies. There's a couple more storage crates there. Take care of... Whoops. Wow. You're resilient. Or it's lag, one or the other. Okay, now, after you have gone through that building, cleared out the enemies, and got your weapons crate, we're going to pull out our motorcycle, and we're going to continue going up the mountain. And once you reach the top of the mountain, you actually have your teleportation tower here. But be mindful, there's a guy on the top of this tower here. He does see you. You can see the marker in the center of my screen. But you grab your teleportation tower and activate it. Don't forget to activate it. You will hate it if you have to go back through this just to get the teleportation tower later on. Where's that guy at? Oh, hi there, Mr. Drone. There's going to be a couple of guys inside the door. I don't see the guy in the tower right now. He's probably on the other side. We're going to take care of these guys as we're coming in the door. Jump the gate. And we're going to run inside the monolith. And just like the monoliths that we did in the Manibus in the last phase, or not last phase, the last update, you can come inside. There are enemies inside the monoliths, so you got to take care of them. Then, where's it at? There's a medical bag in there. But when you come in the main door, if you go right, go to the office room, there is a gear crate here. So the only thing that you should have left to do for the exploration of the Tundra Monolith is get your rift anchor, if you haven't done it already. And we're going to go do that now. So we're going to go back out the gate, or jump the gate, because it's technically not broken. Looks like all one piece. Oh, there's the guy. Take care of him so he's not a bother. Now, what we're going to do is run past the teleportation tower. You're going to have a big jump. We're going to go around this gray fence here on our right. We're going to jump up onto this platform here, the base of the monolith. So we're technically in the back side of the monolith. And we can look down. A really long drop, but you can see that is the beginning area where we first started. And then we zip lined all the way up to, where's it at? This tower right here. We grabbed the mystical crate. We grabbed the weapons crate in that building. We grabbed a gear crate in that tower. And then we came inside the mountain all the way up to our location. Now we're going to drop all the way back down there. Don't hit the rocks. That'd be a bad day for you. And then we're going to go back inside the entrance of the cave. So there's our towers and everything and our buildings that we had gotten in the second area when we started. And then we pulled out our bike here and started going up the mountain. So from here, you're actually going to go to the right this time. And you can kind of come down over here to this little cliff edge, and you can see that this is a massive cave. Huge, huge cave. Matter of fact, if I'm thinking right, that little opening right there is where we left to go to that building that was about halfway up the mountain. But now we're going to drop down. I want to try and see if I can see where we're going to drop down to. But we're just going to drop down. You can see the little, what looks like a bone bridge. There's a platform that bone bridge is connected to right below us. And that's where we're going, is the platform. Matter of fact, let me highlight the rift anchor so you can see the rift anchor is below us. That's where we're headed right now. So we're going to jump off of here. We're activate V with spacebar, and you can see the platform we're going to right there. So you can drop down a little bit so you don't waste all of your stamina, and then activate V again and fly over here so you can get your rift anchor. This area here does not have any enemies in it immediately. Grab your rift anchor. I've already done it, but there are a ton of items around this area here. I'm not even sure I've explored the whole area. There we go. This is what I was looking for. There's room here with just a ton of crates in it. So, and there's crates like this laying all over the place in here. So feel free to explore this entire cave. It is definitely good for loot for this this level of the game stage. Now we're going to go down. We're actually going to go grab a few more weapon and gear crates. Now the rift anchor is up on this platform right here. You can actually take the bone bridges if you want to. The cave goes even farther. Let me kind of show you. I mean, this is massive. This is huge. This is probably one of my favorite locations, but it's also a pain in the butt. But if you go all the way down to the very bottom of the cave, there's tungsten and aluminum. I think there's the cold rock or whatever that you get the cold stones, cold crystals from. So there's a lot of good farming down there that you can do for some the stone resources and stuff. Now, from the rift anchor, you are going to head south. I can't, I mean, I could get back up there, I guess. Matter of fact, let me go back up there from the rift anchor. It'll be easier to, for you to understand where I'm going. All right, so there we go. There's the rift anchor right there. We're going to turn around and look south. So on your mini map, you can see I'm facing south. Now you want to make sure that you got your cold protection and stuff in here. You can see it's currently at -5 degrees Celsius. Now, from this little edge, you can see that there is one of those antenna bosses. I cannot remember what that guy's name is. Yes, we're going to go down there. We're going to take care of that guy. And there's about 3 more weapon gear crates down in that area. So what you can do is from here, you can jump and float down on V to that little area right there. Alrighty, so we've flown down. The rift anchor was up there. We've flown down to our little area that I was just pointing at. Now there is a zip line right here that you can take down to this little wooden platform here. You can see that there is a weapons crate right below us. We're going to be going to get that. Where the boss is, you can't quite see it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be right there where those tents are at, that there's another crate. It's just not rendered in right now. So when you're going down in this area, you're going to see these guys here. They got the little frost coming off of them and stuff. When you shoot them, they're going to freeze. And then you can see his health coming back. You have to shoot them again to actually kill them. Let him unfreeze. And then kill him. Now, if they drop the blue like an elite, it's almost every time that I've done it, it's like 3 acid. So if you're looking for some acid, this is actually a pretty good place to do it. Whoops. Because there's a lot of those guys around. It's just a pain in the butt because you got to kill them twice. But we're going to drop down here on top of this little canopy. Make sure that the coast is somewhat clear. Drop down, get your weapons crate, and then go ahead and grab your blue pocket loot. You can see there he gave me 3 acid and an orb of lightning, amongst other things. Alright, so from here you can see now that it's rendered in, right behind the boss, there's a weapons crate. Oops, I changed guns, sorry. I was trying to zoom in. But there's a weapons crate right next to the campfire that's behind the boss. So let's go ahead and engage the boss. And get rid of that. That way it's not even an issue. And then we can fly down there and go grab that box. We may have to fight somebody along the way. Might as well grab your boss pocket loot here. Siren, that's what they're called. Could not remember that. But anyway, go ahead and grab your weapons crate. Alrighty, from the weapons crate, we're going to turn right. You're going to see a little set of stairs next to you here. You're probably going to have to take care of a few guys because they're going to see you and they're going to start throwing ice balls and stuff at you. So let me take care of these guys here. We're going to finish going up the stairs. I can loot that guy later. I'm not worried about that. Go up the ramp to the right. Now the lighting down here is weird. You can see that I am literally, half of me is like shadow, the other half is lit. The lighting down here, they haven't lined this up right or something. So it's really weird. And then we're going to get up into this other area. It's just dark for a little bit. Finish going up the stairs. You got to jump. There's a little catch right there at the center of the ramp. And then you're going to see another ramp here that goes off to the left. We're going to come up here. We're going to take care of this guy. There's about 3 more guys in front of me. So let me take care of all of these guys, but you can see that there is a gear crate right there. Alrighty, there we go. Got those guys taken care of. Alrighty, you grab your pocket loot and everything. Grab your gear crate. There we go. And then that's it. I think that's all of the gear and weapons crates for this freaking mountain. It's huge. It's massive. There's so many more things to see and gather. You can see there's, oops, apparently I needed to reload my weapon. But there's storage crates all over the place, whether the little gold ones or the blue ones. These guys here, I definitely recommend just kind of hanging out down in this area, taking care of those guys, getting you some acid from them, because almost, I would say 80% of the time they're dropping the little blue loot, which gives you acid. Alrighty folks, sorry, I had to teleport back to my base. I did not want to finish this video where nobody could see my character because of the lighting. The lighting in a lot of these POIs is really bad. But we got Tundra Monolith all done and dusted. We got the rift anchor down in the cave. We got an extra boss. We got 3 extra crates and everything. So I highly recommend looting the entire place. It's massive. Just explore it. Take a day, an hour, whatever, and just explore it. Take all the zip lines. It's really cool. It's probably one of my favorite locations in the game because of how intricate it is. They've put a ton of crates, a lot of enemies. It's very active. I like it. But anyway, Tundra Monolith all done and dusted. If you are liking these videos and you're finding them helpful, definitely click that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I greatly appreciate it. Leave me a comment and we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.